Hello, 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 everybody. What's up? What's up? This is Seth of Success with Seth. Welcome to this new three-part training. I hope everyone is having a fantastic, awesome day so far. So, as I said, welcome to the new three-part training for this week. This week, guys, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about content marketing. Okay, and how content marketing is very important, especially in your marketing, as you're generating leads and, building a relationship with your leads, and then ultimately getting them as buyers and then as repeat buyers as well. Okay, by, building your audience, engaging with them, and selling to them. All right, so as I've done, in previous three-part trainings, what we're first going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a beginning part, talking about what content marketing is, all that. And then in the next two videos, guys, we're going to kind of get into the meat and potatoes, okay, of actual content marketing. All right, capiche? All right, so let me turn my screen around and we will do this. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Here. All right, here we go, guys. So what we're going to do. We're going to be talking about, as I said, about content marketing. That's okay. So let's start with what is content marketing. Okay. Content marketing, guys, is a strategic marketing approach that is focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to, see that word that's bolded, guys, attract. I talk about attraction marketing all the time, to attract and retain a clearly defined audience. In other words, your target market, guys, okay? And ultimately to drive profitable customer action, okay? So when it comes to content marketing, guys, instead of pitching and selling to our customers and our prospects, what we're doing is we're delivering education to them. We're delivering them value, which is going to help them go from where they are now to where they want to be. In other words, kind of making them smarter, okay, in a way. But what you're doing is you're delivering value and you're delivering to them education, okay? And again, this is to a clearly defined audience already. Okay, we're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth a little bit later, okay? So I like to call this selling to your audience without actually selling, if that makes sense. Okay, because as you keep delivering valuable information to your audience, they will ultimately turn into buyers because they will see you as the person that is delivering all this valuable content to them and can give them the solution that they are looking for. Okay? So some of the benefits of content marketing, okay? Number one, a strong brand identity. Again, brand identity is bolded for a good reason here, guys, okay? Your brand identity is important for your business of any size. It doesn't matter literally what industry you're in. If you're a solo entrepreneur, if you work for a multinational company, work for a multi-million-dollar company, whatever it is, how people perceive your brand, guys, is essential to your success, okay? And with content marketing, guys, you can actually kind of inject your personality into your content, okay? And make it unique to your brand, all right? So when you establish in the customer and your prospects' minds exactly who you are and what your brand can offer to them, can help them with, can, be the solution for them, it becomes easier to kind of, in other words, persuade them to follow your CTAs or your calls to action, okay? So having a strong brand identity is an amazing benefit of content marketing, okay? Building up trust with your audience. Again, trust is bolded here, right? I've said I've probably said this a lot. People buy from people they know, they like, and they trust, all right? And I'm going to tell you something. Trusting a random brand on the internet is very hard, especially in this day and age. We're in, what year are we in now? 2019. Okay. So how often do you actually trust a brand unless it's actually reputable? Right? So unless, a brand is actually like they establish themselves as some sort of authority, chances are you're not going to be trusting of them. Okay. Yes or yes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So, and that's where your content marketing, guys, is going to shine for you. When you implement a content marketing strategy correctly, people start to see you as an authority. And again, I've talked about being an authority a lot. Being an authority and leader in the marketplace is important. Okay. Because sooner or later, you're going to get people starting to trust you, as you're delivering to them this valuable content. And your brand is going to skyrocket. Okay. Word of mouth. It starts getting around. All right. So that's another big benefit of content marketing. Another one, highly qualified leads. Again, guys, there are lots of ways to generate leads. You can generate leads through social media, solo ads, whatever, YouTube, Google ads, whatever. You can generate leads many, many different ways. Okay, in this day and age, we're in a time where it is very easy to actually generate leads. Okay, however, content marketing, guys, it offers one of the best ROIs, or return on investment, because the people who often will find you on search engines are the people who are actually interested in what you have to say. Again, they're highly qualified and they're highly targeted already. All right. People who find you on search engines are the people who actually want to reach out. Okay. They're putting into Google, like Google or Yahoo or whatever. How do I find this? How do I do that? And with your content marketing, you'll pop up. All right. Again, it does have to do with SEO a little bit, with search engine optimization as well. Okay. But these people are already trying to find solutions, and you are putting out that valuable content that is helping them. Hello, again, highly qualified leads, guys. All right. So literally, the more specific and helpful that your content is, the more qualified that your leads are going to be. All right. Again, you develop a relationship with your audience. Okay. And literally, you can do this in so many different ways, but probably one of the easiest ways to do this is through your autoresponder, through email marketing. Okay. We're going to talk about email marketing at length in separate trainings. Okay. But literally, with your content marketing, you're able to really develop relationships with your audience via a capture page, via giving them a lead magnet. That does what? Provides value, and you're giving them valuable content again. All right. And you develop that relationship with your audience, with that person via, your email messages and your follow-up in the autoresponder. Okay. And again, also great for SEO as well. All right. One of the best examples, guys, of content marketing is HubSpot. Okay. HubSpot is incredible, because what HubSpot does, what this company does, is they write in-depth blog posts about what? The issues their visitors care about. Again, issues their visitors care about. Do we see a pattern here? Okay. They add content upgrades. Example, ebooks to their blog posts. Again, adding valuable content upgrades, guys. Okay. They also created an educational and content sharing hub inbound.org. As what that does is it provides a great opportunity to promote their certification and partnership programs. Okay. Again, they created this educational content sharing hub. This is why one of the things that I really love, especially, when sharing content is, definitely to have a blog post, having a blog is very, very important, but also having your own membership site. Okay. So where you can, another place where you can share a lot of your content, you know? That's also extremely important, okay? Also, HubSpot, they create videos. Again, another way to get your content out there for Facebook and using LinkedIn to send traffic to those videos, okay? LinkedIn is another incredible way to actually generate traffic and get qualified, targeted leads to your business, okay? So what I want to do now, guys, is kind of, we're going to go through content marketing versus traditional marketing, okay? And kind of the crucial differences between both of them. First, we're going to start with content marketing, guys. Content marketing has what's called a kind of permission style form of marketing, okay? In other words, this is a permissive marketing technique, okay? In other words, content marketing is pretty much they sought out and discovered by customers via, through search engines, through whatever. It's sought out and discovered, and it's consumed by people when they want to consume it. Okay, it's not just there and always in front of people. That's not targeted. Okay, it's consumed when they want to consume it. In other words, they've given their permission to be marketed to. All right, conversational as well. That's another thing that's really amazing about content marketing, guys. All right. So with content marketing, guys, what it's meant to do is to start a conversation with consumers. Okay. It gets them kind of engaged with your brand so that what they know, they like, and they trust you. Again, guys. Okay. And ultimately they decide to buy. Okay. Guys, your content is a conversation. All right. Content marketing also valuable information. It's valuable targeted information that you are giving to, again, people who are literally seeking out this type of content. All right. And again, it's also appreciated because, again, people are actually searching for it. It's not like it's just, there all the time. Okay. People are actually searching for this type of content. Okay. Now, traditional marketing. Okay. This is what would be deemed as interruption style. Okay. So while content marketing is permission style, okay, traditional marketing, okay, can be kind of interruptive. What I mean by that is it kind of comes at people when they're doing something else. Watching television, they're driving, all those commercials and everything that you hear, especially like on the radio, in the morning, that are, selling something. Again, this is interruptive style. Okay. Listening, as I said, listening to radio, watching TV. And what it does, guys, is it can interrupt whatever they're currently experiencing. Okay. They can also be digital, like pop-ups or what are those things called? Pre-roll videos, right? And like social media ads, like those airline sidebars. You probably have seen those airline sidebars, that they have sometimes, like on different websites, So again, they can be very, interruptive. Okay. And again, also one-sided because they're just jamming out there, buy this, buy this, buy this. There's no conversation that started with the actual consumer. Okay. Also very sales specific. Buy this, buy this, buy this. This will do this. This will do this. Also very informational, very sales specific instead of benefit specific, right? They focus on actually getting the sale and not on the actual benefit of what the product can actually do. In other words, that's what content marketing is designed to do. It provides information, not sales. Okay. Also, while content marketing can be appreciated, traditional marketing is tolerated, and at times it can be ignored. Okay. I can't tell you how many times I've been in the car with a friend of mine, going to the metro station, and all we hear are commercial after commercial, and he just keeps flicking the channel, turning off the channel. So it's like, we don't want to hear this, don't want to hear this, they can be ignored. Guys, okay? So those are kind of the differences between content marketing and traditional marketing. So you can kind of see where content marketing would be a little easier, possibly, and a lot more tolerated, and actually, I think more appreciated. Tolerate is the wrong word. It'll be more appreciated. All right. Here are some actual quotes that I have found about content marketing that I think that really get the point across, guys. Okay. Our job is not to create content. Our job is to change the world of the people who consume it. Again, guys, as entrepreneurs, we're providing solutions. All right. Here's another one that I love. Content marketing is really like a first date. If all you do is talk about yourself, there won't be a second date. I love that. Okay? Content marketing is really like a first date. If all you do is talk about yourself, there won't be a second date. Okay? This actually also goes into a lot about what attraction marketing is about. Okay? Just a little hint for you guys. In this last one, this one I also really loved, and not just because the person who said its name is Seth, as is mine. Okay? This is just a powerful quote as well. Content that builds trust is human, personal, relevant. It isn't greedy, and it doesn't trick people. Okay? If the recipient knew what the sender knows, would he or she or they still be happy? If the answer to that question is yes, then it's likely going to build trust. All right? So those are definitely 3 quotes I want you guys to think about. There are a lot more that other famous entrepreneurs have talked about when it comes to content marketing, because it is very important. All right. So, all right, guys. So this is pretty much, we're going to talk about this in the next video when we actually more talk about part of the first part of actually doing content marketing is actually defining your content marketing goals. Okay. And this picture right here is really going to come into play. Okay. This is pretty much the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. This is pretty much what's called a content marketing funnel. Guys, okay? And I know in recent, in other videos, I showed you actually what a sales funnel is. This is a content marketing funnel. And it pretty much has kind of the same kind of attributes of an actual sales funnel. Okay? But again, as I said, we're going to talk about this a lot more in the next video. All right? So let me stop my share here. Hello, I'm back. Hello. All right. So in the next 2 videos, guys, we're gonna start really delving more into our actual content marketing strategy. And definitely one of the first things we need to do is actually define our goals for our content marketing. All right. So we're going to talk about that a lot more in the next video. Okay. So just give me a link down below. Click on that next link to watch the next video, and we're going to do this. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your big dreams and goals. Click on that bottom link right there to get to the next video, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.